Hey, what's up guys, my name is Nort, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a full breakdown of the Lowriders DLC coming to Grand Theft Auto 5 on October the 20th to Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC players. As always, if you do go on to enjoy this video, then a like in the ratings below would be very much appreciated, and I do recommend you guys subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on any more Grand Theft Auto 5 content every single day. But moving into the full breakdown, I have a whole bunch of information which I have collected over the past hour or so just on Twitter talking to you guys, and we have quite a bit of information. So let's go down the list. I've got a huge smile on my face because I am looking forward to this DLC so much. I am so pumped and excited for this DLC. But moving on to the list, straight off the bat, let's get into the fourth apartment which we're allowed to purchase. Rockstar Games announced that we're allowed to buy up to 4 apartments now, which gives us the option to store up to a maximum of 40 cars once purchased from online. So we're now allowed to store up to 40 cars instead of 30, which was the original number. We're also getting a whole bunch of new weapons, one of which is going to be the new machine pistol and the other will be the machete. The machine pistol also has a whole bunch of attachments, but nonetheless it looks absolutely gangster as heck, because once you look at it, it just looks like something you would store in your pocket or something. It's a small gun, but it does a lot of damage. So the new machine pistol is coming in. Of course, it will have its own attachments as well, and the machete is something which I am looking forward to seeing as well, because it's just one huge kick-ass knife which you can go swinging around at people in GTA Online. Moving into the obvious, you can give your car a bounce by adding hydraulics. You can also add a bass boosted sound system, unique flashy paint jobs and decals, and a lot more. There are up to 12 customizations you're allowed to add onto your vehicles, and they will all be at the new mod shop, Benny's Original Motor Works. Now the mod shop is going to be located downtown. This is where the mod shop is located. I will also show it on the map as well. Now we saw this mod shop in one of the images which we got from the Lowriders DLC, in which it shows the character sitting on the bonnet of his vehicle with the hydraulics in use just outside of the mod shop. So this mod shop has loads of graffiti on the outside of it, and once you go inside, it looks gangster, hipster, whatever you want to call it. It just looks insane. So you can use this mod shop to add yourself some new hydraulics, bass boosted sound systems, and of course new decals and a lot more. Speaking of this, we can also see new images on license plates. This looks something related to Benny's Original Motor Works, but if you look just behind this guy's leg, you can see an image on a number plate, or at least a number plate which doesn't look normal in GTA 5. As a result of this finding, I have reason to believe that Rockstar Games will give us some new custom number plates to add onto certain vehicles coming with the Lowriders DLC. We're also going to be getting a whole bunch of new Lamar missions. As to what these will entail is still a mystery, but judging from previous speculation about this DLC when there was a load of leaked information, I believe these missions are going to be related to drug dealing, in which you have to go and kill some enemies or a gang, you have to collect their drugs and you have to return them to Lamar, or something along those lines. Of course, one of the first missions we did with Lamar involved drugs as well, so I think Lamar is going to be related to some form of drug dealing and assassination missions, which you're going to be getting in GTA Online. Of course, this being a Lowriders and sort of a gangster DLC, it would fit in perfectly. Speaking of Lamar missions, we're going to be seeing 3 new adversary modes added to GTA Online. Unfortunately, this DLC is only going to be for Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC players. If you're on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, then you're not going to be seeing this DLC, which is very unfortunate, but it is near to impossible for Rockstar Games to add this DLC in, as the consoles are not advanced enough to hold that much memory. The ability to open up hoods and boots and doors in your vehicle while you're sitting inside the vehicle has now been allowed. All you're going to want to do is sit inside one of the Lowrider vehicles, use your interaction menu, and it will pop the hood, it will pop the boot, and you can pop your doors as well. You can then stand out of your car and get some amazing cinematics, or you can do these in car meetups as well. But I love this ability to pop hoods and boots and doors, because it allows you to pimp out your car and show off to your friends exactly what you have done to your car and what your car is all about. So I'm absolutely loving and digging this feature so much. And speaking about customizing cars, you're now allowed to customize the interior of your vehicle. By doing this, you're allowed to customize and coat your interiors with Velar, leather and patterns, and choose custom colors and designs for your dials, as well as add a new steering wheel and custom shift levers. You're also allowed to add bobbleheads and much more into your car interiors, which is going to be absolutely insane. There's also new clothes being added to Grand Theft Auto Online. Judging by these images, there's there's a whole bunch of new clothes which have been added. Alongside this, there's also new bling as well. You can see rings on characters, you can see necklaces, chains, you can also see, like I said, new clothes, jackets. You can see so many new things which are going to be added to the next DLC. Now moving on to the vehicles, let's take a look at the topless buccaneer, which you can see on this image. The topless buccaneer is the car in the middle. We also have the Voodoo clean version, which is the car on the right hand side, which has the magnetics plaque on it. You can also see the new Vapid Chino, which I believe is the car doing the hydraulics in the middle of the road. There's also the Albany Primo, which I believe could be the car on the left hand side. And there's also the faction and other vehicles which I believe to be coming. Do not hold me to my word on exactly these names. I have been trying to pair them up with my good friend Chaotic on Skype, and this is what we came out with. So this is my best guess on what these vehicles are going to be. I absolutely can confirm 100% that we do have the topless buccaneer in the middle and the clean version of the Voodoo on the right hand side. However, for the Vapid Chino and the Albany Primo, do not hold me to my word. I'm just trying to do my best. Now, some new features which I did notice is that we could be seeing new animations, and the reason why I say this is because once I looked in the Lowriders initial thumbnail, I saw some dude sitting on the bonnet of his vehicle, and I was thinking, okay, we get that in every single DLC image. Maybe Rockstar Games are not going to add this in this time, but as I scrolled down these images, I took a look at some new animation styles which seem to be more and more natural, and this image which is on the screen right now just shows a more natural style of this animation. And judging by the stuff we're allowed to see in this Lowriders DLC, for example the ability to sit inside our vehicles and pop our hoods, our bonnets, our doors from inside our vehicle using our interaction menu, could suggest that we're going to be seeing some new animations. And the reason why I'm bringing out this image is because we see just a dude sitting on the bonnet of his car in what looks to be an in-game image. This isn't any sort of custom animation which Rockstar Games are allowed to do. This image is something from the in-game DLC. So maybe we could be seeing the ability to sit on the bonnet of our vehicles by using some form of animation which we can do when we go to the front of our vehicle, or maybe this could just be a whole new animation Rockstar Games exclusively use for their DLC. However, the only reason why I'm picking this up is because this image is more of an in-game image compared to the thumbnail we get on the overall of this DLC. Furthermore, some more animations have been picked up. If we take a look at this image, we see another dude just resting on the framework of his vehicle while he's driving. Now, he's also using the hydraulics as well, but we can see his elbow just kind of peeking out over his vehicle, just resting his arm on the framework, which could also be another animation as well, which we could be seeing in this DLC. Personally, I think this animation would do well. Maybe you could use your interaction menu once again to do this animation, but I think the ability to lean or rest our arms on the side of these vehicles would be a great animation to have in GTA Online. But moving on to some more confirmed information, let's take a look at the thumbnail of this image, and what you can see, or what I can see right now, is new styles for the wheels. And what I have found is that not only can you paint the outside of your wheel, you can also paint the inside of the wheel. And if you take a look at the wheel of the vehicle our dude is resting on right now, you can see that there is white on not only the outside but the inside, which shows that tires will now have new customization options for these vehicles and maybe other vehicles as well. But overall, this DLC is going to be massive, and I really can't wait for this DLC to drop. There's going to be 6 new vehicles, there's going to be new Lamar missions, there's going to be new adversary modes, and there's going to be much more. Personally, I think this is going to be the biggest DLC since Heists, or at least one of the biggest DLCs ever. So many new things are going to be made in the game, so many new options and customizations will be added, and this is going to change the dynamics of Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online forever. Personally, I am really upset for those who have Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, because this DLC is insane, and I really can't wait to get my hands on it and play this DLC. Anyway, as always, I hope you did enjoy this video, guys, and if you did, then a like in the ratings below would be very much appreciated. This was the full breakdown of the Grand Theft Auto 5 Lowriders DLC. If you have any other information which I may or may not have included in this DLC, then let me know down in the comments section below. I know this was a full breakdown, but no breakdown is complete, so if you have any other ideas on what we should be seeing in this DLC, like I said, let me know down in the comments section below. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more Grand Theft Auto 5 content just like this, and and I want to try something new because this is a big DLC in my opinion, but I want to know down in the comment section below what you would rate this DLC even though you haven't even played it yet. So let me know a rating down in the comment section below out of 10 on what you would rate this DLC. But guys, my name is Nort, I hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Grand Theft Auto 5 content every single day. But guys, I will see you all next time.